What is going on, everyone? It's Ultimate Spy 53 here, and welcome back to reacting to bad reviews on good movies. This will be episode 6. I'm sorry about the delay of this episode. I've been very busy. I just haven't really gotten around to making another episode. I been 2 days late on my videos, but I'm sorry. I just got really busy. So basically, this episode will be about the first part of the MCU Phase 2, because I feel like when I first did the first episode for Phase 1, it was like almost 50 minutes, and I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to split into 2 parts. If it's a movie series that's like more than six movies in a series, in this case a phase, then I'm going to probably just split it into 2 parts, because I guess it's easy to do 3 movies per episode, depending on what this franchise is. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first review here is for Iron Man 3, and obviously all of the movies in the Phase 2 are going to get some bad reviews, I know, but the first one says, Iron Man 3 is a horrible movie. They misspelled, probably should take out the A. It's not horrible, it's horrible. Well, horrible movie. One-third of the minutes were Pepper and Tony's relationship. Another one-third was destroying multiple armaments that a modern tank can't even destroy, but a person can rip apart with ease. And the last third was a weird terrorist slash old one night stand party chick, and then I don't know what some geek wanted to ask Tony for a grander job. First, why does every superhero need 50 minutes of every movie for, oh honey, I'm sorry, but I want to break up with you? Doesn't this title say Iron Man 1, 2, 3? They should call them call them in caps call them in caps, all in caps. Pepper is breaking up with Iron Man 3, or Mary Jane in caps. Spider-Man, some superheroes can leave the planet Earth. Green Lantern, Iron Man, and everybody, but all they're gonna go is, let's have a breakup scene. Oh my god, Green Lantern had 9 seasons with his girlfriend to go on a date. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's wow. I mean, it wasn't all about that. I mean, he wasn't in the suit as much because it was post-traumatic stress disorder, but because of the Avengers and stuff like that. But like, come on, still, it's not, isn't that bad? Okay, good action movie. Reason for the 1 star. 1 star because it has a cute thing that made it say precious child helping Iron Man. Oh, they don't like the cute child. They don't like Harley, huh? I guess Harley shouldn't exist then. 1 star. This precious. I think the main precious because it says precautious. Maybe it's precautious. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Child is actually smarter than Iron Man. Is such from a broken home. It is Christmas and is sewing, and his father is said to be who ran over 15 years before all the classic crap. Okay. 1 star. Did I mention that this child is in the last 20 minutes of the movie? 1 star because of the plot premise. An environmental wacko liberal is upset that an old tanker spilled some crud and killed a bunch of fish and other sea creatures, and nobody is punished enough. This environment whack job decides killing millions of Americans is more important than dead fish. What? 1 star because Robert Downey Jr. has numerous crying fits and is really wussy in this movie. Oh, come on. He's going through the character's going through PTSD. He's gonna have a lot of crying. I mean, come on. Good action movie, but it could have been better. Well, they messed up the Mandarin a little bit, because I've never read the comics about with the Mandarin in it, but like, one thing they got wrong with the Mandarin, so that's as far as I know. Anyway, okay, bad, stupid, boring script. I don't know what the deal with the script being boring is. A total waste of money. It wasn't a waste of money. It was the end of the Iron Man trilogy. They wanted to give the character a good, farewell from the trilogy, while also being, part of the franchise, just not being his own movies anymore. There was better writing on Saturday morning cartoons in the 70s than this pile of trash. Writers gave one of Marvel's best character storyline more worthy of a cheesy sci-fi show from the 50s. Oh my goodness. Well, not the Mandarin. They must be talking about the Pokemon Iron Man. Probably not. I don't know, but yeah. I mean, I think Iron Man 3 definitely has its flaws, but I still enjoyed it nevertheless. The worst movie in the MCU. I'm air quoting there because it's not obviously the worst movie ever. Look, I'm a fan of RDD of Iron Man and the MCU. The first movie was amazing and blew my mind when it came out. The second Iron Man movie was mediocre but somewhat watchable, at least what Iron Man 3 was a gigantic miss. It put a written storyline that contains the worst plot twist Mandarin reveal I have ever seen in the movie. The characters are overall handled terribly to the point where the movie feels like a big joke. Speaking of jokes, there are so many forced on bad jokes that get shoehorned into this movie to the point it is cringeworthy. Not it isn't that bad. It's not cringeworthy. The final act was a big CGI catastrophe that was completely pointless and dumb. If you're talking about the real Mandarin, like the Adric Killian Mandarin, it's actually pretty awesome. In terms of the extremist, it was pretty awesome. Don't even get me started on Peppers turning into the Human Torch thing like that. Okay, that's extremist, but yeah, I can understand. I mean, she couldn't fly, but she was definitely on fire. Robert Downey Jr. is the only saving grace in this movie. He's really the only good aspect of this movie. Well, he is the best part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, though. But overall, he is not enough to save this movie. If you buy this movie, I just well say well, don't say I didn't warn you. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, well, and it's interesting perspective, I guess. Okay, this is final review for Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is the worst movie ever. Oh, I've seen worse movies ever. Try out Iron Man. It was awful. Well, out of the 3 movies made on iron, I think I forgot to add the men in there. This is by far the worst in poor editing, writing, and plot. You couldn't you could do a better job. It was almost obvious that this movie was created for the purpose of making more money from this movie series. There's no plot and very little substance. How much plot? If you want to watch this movie, wait for it to be released for major networks like FX, so you can watch it for free. So you can watch it for free. For now, I hope that my comments will prevent others from suffering from a terrible case of buyers when we're renting this movie. Well, I didn't rent it. I actually saw it in the theater. I remember seeing it in the theater. I think it was May 4th, 2013. I think it was. It was literally a day after it came out in theaters, and I went to see it in a Monroe, and it was really fun. I actually liked it a lot. It was very enjoyable. Yeah, I really liked it. Okay, so here's the review for Thor: The Dark World. It's honestly the most hated Thor movie, but I actually liked it a lot. I did, because it had some good stuff in it. Trying to be Lord of the Rings with no substance. Okay? I love comic books and superheroes, but this was just terrible. Don't just rehearse actors anymore. Yeah, they do. I must say that I am a musician and an actor. I have spent countless hours in classes and doing plays and some small films. Something real has to happen within yourself and between actors. For there to be something really happening, nothing happens here. So yeah, I bet if you put these actors in a bare room and told them to interact, a good acting teacher or a director could get them to do something. Then and only then you add the special effects, etc. This is not storytelling. I can't tell who is the evil elf and who is the Asgard person. Weird ship things keep flying everywhere. Things appear from other dimensions. Other characters are going to meaningless looks all the time, and perhaps worst of all, the actors are slurring the words and mumbling. Even Anthony Hopkins, not really. Like they all were trying to fit into the special effects. There is no charisma here. In one scene, Loki screams at his mother about Odin. He's not my father. Like a bad scene in an acting class. Nothing real is happening between the actors, but I paid for it, so let's see what happens. That's real. Then I paid $5 to see it on Amazon. An episode of All in the Family is a lot better. All in the Family. Never heard of that before. I don't think Archie would have liked this film. Jeez, they're what the hell is everyone doing in this picture? It's like the Knights of the Round Table in space. And where's the remote? Or either where's the remote? Good God. Wow. That's a big comparison right there. Okay, don't bother. Well, I bothered. I really enjoyed it. Doris Burley in this movie. He is not Burley in this movie. He is like the main center of the movie. Come on. Most of the time, on his girlfriend. So if you like Natalie Portman flicks, you're in luck. Well, she's amazing. Honestly, she's amazing. She's artfully gorgeous too. You're in luck. Yeah. Found the plot to be weak and the dialogue dull. Dialogue dull. Wouldn't waste time branding this or trying to sit through it. Go file a whole letter or clean your refrigerator instead. You could do that, but you could also watch the movie. Awful. Awful, 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 awful. Cheesy, bad acting. Not really. Storyline, did I say awful, 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 awful? May very well be the worst action film of all time. It is not awful. They use awful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 if you count the title of the thing. That's 9 times using awful. Wow. It is not a bad acting story, you know. I don't understand this. This makes no sense. It's a good movie. I really liked it. I'm just surprised that this girl used awful 9 times. That's insane. It's that bad, huh? Okay. If you say so, I'm not gonna believe you, but okay. Okay. The hammer is too big. I feel only a little sorry for Chris Hemsworth, who has to try to act with an axe in his mouth. A hammer in his hand and Darth Vader's mom on his arm. Darth Vader's mom? No, it's not at all. It's Natalie Portman. That is not Darth Vader's mom. That is Darth Vader's wife. I think you're making up the two. The hammer seems the most natural. Trying to act with an accent isn't now. That's just his natural accent. He's Australian. I don't see the problem with that. Okay, don't waste your time or your money. No story. Yeah, there was. The Dark Elves invade. That's a big story. No acting. Oh my god, there's acting. Of course there's acting. No interesting characters or character development. Yeah, there is. Come on. Only tons of CGI. No, stop with the CGI. It's not that bad. Only tons of a total waste. I would rather stick pins in both eye than have to see this again. Oh my goodness, this guy is so wrong. There's a story, there's acting, there's interesting characters. Yeah, I liked it. It was very good. I will say it had issues, but it was still a pretty good movie. I really liked it. Okay, so unfortunately for Captain America 2, Winter Soldier, I could only find 2 reviews because honestly it was a really good movie. In the Phase 2, I think one of the best Phase 2 movies out there. But because of that, I could only find 2 reviews. Mainly, they were talking about the DVD, not getting the bonus features. But I only found like 2 bad reviews based off the actual movie itself, not the DVD or anything. So the first one is garbage, not funny. The action is mediocre. Captain America is an extremely dull superhero. He's awesome when he can be. I mean, he's not a favorite, but like he's awesome. Bring back Iron Man. We want Iron Man. He was mentioned in there, right? I mean, honestly, Captain America 2 is one of the best Phase 2 Marvel movies ever out there. I mean, Guardians 1 can probably be top, but I think it's a pretty good movie. Okay, Chris, please save us from your copywriters. Congrats, you ruined a perfectly good Black Widow movie by trying to make it all out of cap. I mean, it had Black Widow in it, but like, come on, it's. Apparently, they think that this movie was like a Black Widow movie. I mean, it had Black Widow in it, but it was about Cap, and it was actually a pretty good movie. So, wow, I feel sorry for this person. My goodness, trying to make it all about Cap? No, it's about Captain America. It's his movie. It's the second movie in the Captain America trilogy. Of course, it's gonna be about Captain America. I mean, come on, let's put it on good. Okay, so that does it for this episode of Reaction to Bad Reviews on Good Movies. Got some good ones in here. Some of them I just couldn't help myself. Some of them are just mean, but like some people are just complaining about the acting and stuff like that. It's like, or the story. It's like, come on, the story really. But still, I enjoyed it. Again, I'm sorry this episode is late. I've been really busy. That's why I haven't had videos a whole lot recently. But I've been trying to get my videos back on track. I just been so busy with stuff. But still, I definitely enjoying this series, and it's been fun. I find that some of the ones out there are just like ridiculous. Like they complain about Darth Vader's mom. That is not. Natalie Portman is not Darth Vader's mom. He's a wife. I think I got that mixed up. But still, yeah, funny reviews. I gotta say them. Some of them are just like wrong, totally wrong. I mean, my opinion only, but still, because like Thor 2 wasn't the best, but it was still not a bad movie at all. I don't think it was the worst movie, but still, I've seen worse movies. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Reacting to Bad Reviews on Good Movies. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. I really do appreciate your support. And, if you're new to this channel, subscribe for more episodes of this series and other series I do, as well as other great content. And I'll be back next time with another episode. Alright? See ya.